Hello, so here is the new version of Laravel. This is the structure. You can see the files appear viewer because they are hidden, maybe perhaps because many people complain about why this is there even though we never use it. We never even open the file. We'll never edit it until the world ends. Maybe because sometimes we don't know what's going on. We try to not edit the file because we fear it might cause damage to the program. Maybe. And until production and post-production, there's no file that we edit. So maybe that's why Laravel at the end of the day they try to move and make us simplify the configuration. So I also open the old version. This is the version number 10, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, Laravel 10. So if you look at the apps kernel here, no, not this. I think the HTTP kernel. There's a lot of file here, configuration to middleware, protect middleware, and middleware groups and middleware alias. There's so much coding here, but in Laravel 11 they remove that file, I think. So in Laravel 11 you can still can register your routing in the Bootstrap app. So here in Bootstrap app is how we create our application container or IOC, yeah. So here with routing. So the file Bootstrap, they also changing the file, the content. So if you look at this file, it looks like amazing coding because you don't understand what happened in this registering a singleton. So try to make us simplify this coding, configure and with routing, middleware, with exception and create. Then we know what happened. Oh, they will create a routing, or we create a middleware and with exception and create. Oh yeah, I now understand what happened in Laravel when starting off. Yeah, I think that's how they build the application. So actually this comment is not helping us because this is very technical, right? And they also removed the file api.php. So if you look at this roots php api.php, it's just very difficult to understand what happened in php api.php because we have web.php. Why we have APIs but also we have web, something like that. Maybe that's why Laravel removed the file api.php to simplify because many people create application. Laravel base is web apps, not creating the API as a default. They use this as using HTML as a viewer or HTML as view, not using JSON. So if you want to activate the API, we go create a API.php, something like this, and PHP here. So you can define your file or your endpoint as a usual, something like roots get as usual. But remember to register the api.php in here, API dir directory, and we go forward to api.php. So and again, remember in the previous version we have kernel, no, in provider we have a root service provider. Here we have a prefix, right? This is the default in api.php. In here we also have, we can set in API prefix. Yeah, so by default they're using API. Look at the configuration here. The string API prefix, they use API. So and also the configuration, if you look at the env file, they using SQLite as a default DB connection, and session driver using database. So if you look at the database, we have database.sqlite. This is the default configuration. If you look at the database, here the connection, we have database path, the database.sqlite. It's coming from here. This is the file configuration. And then in migration, also we have password session. Oh, here the session. We have the session and catch and jobs. Yeah. And currently we also support to create multiple table in one migration file, because in previous version we think it's only useful if we create one file for one table, but they try to make an example. This is the good way to create many table in one migration file, I think. And I think that's all, yeah, in Laravel 11 new structure. More simple, more clean, and more easy to understand. Thank you.